If you need a new camera, chances are you've considered a mirrorless model. Mirrorless cameras have seen a huge surge in popularity in recent years, overtaking DSLRs as the go-to choice for photographers and hobbyists alike. While it's great that we have so many choices these days, the fact there are so many mirrorless cameras available can also make the decision more difficult. To help you find the right model, we've listed the top 5 mirrorless cameras 2024 and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. And as always, you can check pricing for any of these products in the description below. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 5. Fujifilm X-H2. Best for detail. The Fujifilm X-H2 is a groundbreaking camera with the highest resolution APS-C sensor on the market. The 40.2 megapixel sensor is the same one found in the Fujifilm X-T5, delivering the X-H2's crisp 40 megapixel stills and 8K/30 fps video. There's also the Pixel Shift multi-shot feature, which combines multiple images to create staggering 160 megapixel super high-res results. You can get higher resolution sensors on full-frame and medium format mirrorless cameras, but the APS-C format means the X-H2 can use cheaper and lighter lenses than larger rivals. This makes it a smart choice if you're looking to build a large lens collection going forward. We found the image quality to be fantastic, with rich detail and a pleasing tonality and dynamic range to the photos. It can shoot stills continuously up to 15 fps with its mechanical shutter and up to 20 fps with the electronic one, and the autofocus is fast and accurate with AI-assisted subject recognition on board. The build is lightweight but rugged and weatherproof, and there's an always-on LCD panel on the top plate to let you see your settings at a glance. The camera also comes with a crisp 0.5-inch OLED EVF with a 120 fps refresh rate and a 3-inch vari-angle LCD monitor with touch support for settings like zoom and focus. This camera isn't our top pick for tackling low-light environments, and some functions will require you to spend more on a CF Express Type B card, but the Fujifilm X-H2 is nevertheless a powerful performer for both photo and video. Number 4. Fujifilm X-T4. A mirrorless camera with a retro style. The Fujifilm X-T4's timeless retro design makes it one of the best-looking cameras in the professional market, and its specs are just as impressive. The camera benefits from a rugged magnesium alloy frame for weather and dust resistance, and there's a good number of dials and switches without making the rear of the camera cluttered. There's a 3.69 million OLED viewfinder that covers 100% of the frame for a clear view to compose and review your images, and a 3-inch LCD touchscreen that flips out of the camera. The X-T4 also features new in-body image stabilization, and the autofocus and battery performance have both seen massive improvements over the X-T3. Face detection and eye AF are particularly impressive, and the camera is capable of shooting at up to 15 fps in a burst. The camera supports F-Log and HLG picture profiles and can capture DCI 4K/60 at 200 maps with 10-bit 4 to 2.0 color internally. There's also the ability to record full HD video at up to 240 fps for up to 10x slow motion effect. One con here is that this camera doesn't come with an external battery charger, meaning you're forced to charge the battery in camera. There's also no dedicated headphone input, but you can monitor audio via the USB-C port with the help of an adapter, so this isn't a significant drawback. Number 3. Panasonic Lumix GH6, the best Micro Four Thirds mirrorless camera in 2024. The Panasonic Lumix GH6 is the most impressive mirrorless camera with a Micro Four Thirds sensor we've reviewed, and a great choice if you're looking for something that is video first, but still offers great image quality. The GH6 offers a familiar shape and controls for anyone used to Panasonic's GH series, but with the addition of a new cooling system and a new double-hinged touchscreen for greater flexibility than a regular vari-angle screen. The camera is capable of shooting 5.7K video at up to 60 fps, and there are dedicated headphone and microphone ports, as well as a full-size HDMI output for external monitoring and recording and support for CF Express Type B cards. There's also support for Apple ProRes 422 HQ on board. The in-body image stabilization offers up to 7.5 stops of motion compensation for stable video, and the high-resolution photo mode merges bursts together to capture 100 megapixel images. The autofocus is less impressive. We found it had a tendency to lose focus when tracking moving objects. This also isn't a photography-first camera. While the GH6 can produce fantastic stills, if your main purpose isn't video, then you may be best looking elsewhere. Number 2. Sony A7RV, another versatile full-frame camera in 2024. If you're looking for a high-resolution full-frame camera packed with features, you might want to consider the Sony A7RV. This mirrorless camera combines a durable build with a functional design, steering away from the retro styles preferred by Fujifilm and OM system. The camera is also surprisingly compact given its full-frame sensor. Along with weather sealing, the A7RV includes an ultrasonic actuator that oscillates 70,000 times per second to keep dust off the sensor and offers improved heat management to support 8K video recording for up to 30 minutes. There's a 9.44 meters .EVF and a spacious 3.2-inch touchscreen with a flip-out, vari-angle hinge that makes it easy to vlog with the camera. The images themselves are packed with detail and clarity, with Sony delivering an excellent color rendition that is free from any green or orange color casts. The sheer size of the images also means you can crop into images to recompose a scene without worrying about overly compromising on image quality. Finally, the Sony A7RV supports 8K video recording at up to 25p or 4K at up to 60. The camera includes ports for headphones and an external mic, and there's the option to attach an external monitor via the full-size HDMI port. The Sony A7R isn't the fastest camera around, and it certainly isn't the cheapest, but it offers high-resolution stills and video, as well as impressive AF performance for less than the Nikon Z9. Number 1. Nikon Z9, the best all-rounder on the list. The Nikon Z9 is a fantastically versatile camera designed to serve professionals in a wide range of applications from wildlife to sports to fashion photography and video. At 1,340 grams, the large and square camera certainly isn't lightweight, but it's still significantly smaller and less heavy than Nikon's flagship DSLR, the D6. The Z9's body is weather-sealed, and there are also grips and shutter release buttons on two sides to make snapping portraits as comfortable as landscapes. The 3000 nit electronic viewfinder has a 120 fps refresh rate, and there's a sharp 4-axis monitor with a 170-degree viewing angle. The Z9 packs a 45.7 megapixel full-frame stacked CMOS sensor for rich and detailed images, as well as a 493-point autofocus system with 10 AF area modes to choose from and detection for 9 different subject types. There's also an incredibly fast burst mode capable of capturing 11 megapixel JPEGs at up to 120 fps with full AF/AE. Finally, there's support for 8K video at up to 60 or 4K at up to 120p. Aside from the camera's size and weight, the main con here is the high price of the camera and the memory cards needed to store your photos. However, if you can stomach 5,000 pounds, the Nikon Z9 is an excellent mirrorless camera.